It don't matter what you did yesterday or the week before, or how good you were two weeks ago. I need you to learn how to show up every day. The small business owner don't have time to take weeks off at a time. Can they take a little bit of time off? Yes. But if they take weeks off, the business is going straight down the drains. I'm telling you. Okay. So how many of you are clear on your dominant focus, which is your single tangible outcome you would like to drive in a concentrated period of time? So let me give an example. If you're trying to do $6 million, 6 million divided by 12 is 500,000 a month. It's 25,000 a day. It's 125,000 a week in sales. If I'm a real estate agent, I'm trying to do 48 deals. I'm trying to do 4 a month. Now, what happens if you don't sell 4 in December and January, and people say, well, nobody buys a house December 15th through January 15th. What are you going to do then when you don't hit 4? You better get 6 in another month. You better get 8 in another month. So what I find, Brittany Grant, by coaching a lot of people, is they lack this intensity to focus on revenue every day. And they let the business get away from them for 3 or 4 days. And next thing you know, they're just trying to catch up. And I don't like that. We go to bed tired. We wake up hungry. It all goes to zero at midnight. We start over at zero every single day, no matter what we did yesterday. We made it $100,000 sales yesterday. Good. That's good. I was joking with the guys on the plane on the way over here. I had an assistant coach when I was a basketball coach that I fired 7 times. And he was my roommate. So I would fire him, Rob Challenger. I would fire this guy. Then I had to go home and have dinner with him at the house. Think about how uncomfortable that was. So I'd get mad at him, Kelly. I'd fire him. I'd say, just go home. And I'd send him home. And I'd get home. He'd be sitting there on the couch waiting on me. And then we'd have dinner together. And he's like, well, you going to let me come back to work tomorrow? And I'm like, you think you can be better tomorrow than you were today? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, all right, come back again tomorrow. We'll do it again. Okay. Now, here's what he kept saying to me. Have I not built up enough equity with you to make a few mistakes? I said, look, dude, it ain't about that. Today don't care about yesterday. The opponent we're going to play on Friday night is going to try to beat us. It don't matter what you did yesterday or the week before, or how good you were two weeks ago. I need you to learn how to show up every day. And how many of you would admit that this is an inconsistency in your business? Okay. See, so a lot of people say, man, here's what you're selling. I don't feel like doing it. Amateurs listen to their feelings. Professionals do not listen to their feelings. Revenue is the number one thing we need to be focused on every day. Okay. Now, so if we want to hit our numbers, okay, that's it. There's no discussion about it. It ain't, well, I run a business that we operate on a quarterly basis, quarterly profit and loss. Look, forget it. Somebody lied to you. Okay. Focus on selling something every day. Have conversations with people every day. Ask people to take action every day. Okay. Now, Carrie Robinson, let's play some role play right here. And we're talking about something. How do you move from talking to asking them to take action? Give me some things that you're currently saying.
So some things that we're currently saying is, we find out discovery. What do they want to do? How are they growing their business? Do you have, for us, do you have a budget to invest in coaching?
Yep.
Are you ready to take action? Because we can't help you until you take action. On a scale of 10,
yep,
where are you at? Are you ready to move forward?
Yeah. So here's the deal. Are we talking as friends, or are we talking as because you got a desire to do something? Because I don't want to get stuck in the friend zone. So I have the ability to have hard conversations with people. Like I may say, Bob Kidwell, on a scale of 1 to 10, how serious are you about getting me in there with your other partners? Are you at a 2? Are you at a 4? Are you at a 6? Are you at a 10? Because I can't help those guys. I can't help everybody in your organization until I get you involved in something. Okay. Now I say that in a negative way. I just mean we're talking. So I'm going to shift the conversation to Carrie Robinson. What are you trying to do? And the reason we're on the phone right now is because I think I can help you move from A to B. Now I'm going to present a plan to you, Carrie, and then I'm going to ask you on a scale of 1 to 10, how serious you are about taking this plan. Because I know we're both serious people. I know we got a lot going on. I don't want to waste any of your time, Carrie, and I don't want you to waste any of my time. Okay. So I'm going to show you what I think you should do based on my 31 years of experience. It's going to be up to you to do it. It's not my potential, by the way, it's your potential. So what I'm going to do, Chris Miller, is I'm going to shift this conversation from a friendship talk. Like I may call Rob and say, what's the weather like in Houston? I'm in Omaha today. What's going on? Then I may say, man, what are you trying to do? Okay. I'm going to make a recommendation to you, but this recommendation is going to be of no value unless you do something with it, Rob. Okay. I'm going to shift the conversation from us talking to trying to get him to take an action. Okay. Because it's not going to help him until he makes a decision. And so then I'm going to work through this until I qualify his commitment. Rob, how long have you been thinking about this? How long have you been talking about it? How long has it kept you up at night? Let's get into action today, man, because I'm a person of action and I know that opportunity follows action. So can we get you into action now? See, I'm going to move from conversing to conversion. Okay. The guy I spoke for today, I don't know. You guys realize that, right? Like a week ago, he was a complete stranger to me. He paid 20 grand for me to come speak for an hour. Okay. He's not like somebody I have a long-standing relationship with. I delivered value. And then I asked him a serious question. Man, do you really want to move the needle? And if you do, this is what I recommend. I need to be coaching these people on a consistent basis. So I'm going to draw it up. I'm going to send it to you, but I can't help you till you commit to something. Also, you need to be in What's Next. He's running these clinics all over the country. He's got 12 of them. You need to be in there with other top achievers in our What's Next program. Okay. You and your wife need to be coming to our couples retreats. This is how I can help you. We don't dabble, we decide. So a lot of people think I got to know them. I got to know all their past history. I got to talk to them about their kids. Okay. I don't mind you asking about how my kids are doing. They're doing great, by the way. But here's the deal. I don't need you to sit here and talk to me for 30 minutes about my kids or the weather. Money changes hands when problems are solved. Okay. So I need you to initiate a conversation. I need you to connect with me. I need you to locate my ambition. I need you to explain your value, and I need you to invite me to take an action. Now, how many people struggle with the invite to take an action piece? Anybody? Okay. So Martin, I'm going to ask you to take an action here. I'm going to make a recommendation like a doctor, and I'm going to invite you to take an action. That action could be just come to the next thing. Okay. So here's how I may say that. Brittany, if this sounds good to you, what would stop you from moving to the next round with me? And the next round looks like this. Based on what you're telling me and what you're trying to do, this is my recommendation to get you from A to B. Now, I'm going to come back and qualify you on, does that sound like something you'd like to do? And it sounds like something you can see yourself doing. We're talking about a $10,000 investment. We're talking about a commitment to a bigger future. But Brittany, this ain't going to work unless you commit to it. So how long have you been thinking about this? See, now I'm qualifying. I'm going to get her to come back and say, man, I've been thinking about it for a long time. Okay, well, good. Let's quit thinking and let's get into action about this.